Running. What's happening, guys? It's your boy Nick 29 Cham. We are here for Menards Season 3 Racing here on a Wednesday night at 8:46 p.m. Eastern. Um, so coming out of breaking news, we have Charlotte. Well, the All-Star race will be held at Texas for this season's All-Star race. Well, I don't know, it says the All-Star race will be held at Texas Motor Speedway after the doubleheader weekend at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Now, here's the thing. GU, Vern, ECC, and T-Dog are all locked in, so that means they are automatically in the All-Star race. However, people like Awesome, Josh, Kevin, all those guys who haven't gotten a win yet, they're in the showdown unless this weekend at Homestead Miami Speedway, one of those guys can win to that on Saturday night, they will have a chance to be into the All-Star race because you have to win yourself in. If you win, you're locked into the playoffs. Boom. And you're also into the All-Star race for this year, or for this season, and hopefully for next, depending on how we go from there. So, what else did I need to mention? Oh, yes. Sounder, or Pats fan 13, will make his Menards Cup Series debut back in the number one for I think Chip Ganassi Racing. So Chip Ganassi Racing is excited to see him climb back into the ride. The one car hasn't raced this whole season, but he is going to get his chance tonight, or not tonight, Saturday night. But the next the next the next 5 races, we go to Homestead for the Miami 300, Michigan for the Irish Hills 350. We go to a short track of Richmond, I believe our first short track of our season, and then we go to Texas. But this is Texas, where this is not the All-Star Texas. This is the original Texas, and for the Texas 400, 3, 4, 5. That's our next 5 races on the schedule. But then race number 10 will be the Napa 300, which that will kind of be good because we have a good chance. Menards. Let's take a look. After that, we go to Charlotte. This is the start of the double header. So Charlotte Motor Speedway for the Coca-Cola 600, which will be a lot of fun. It will be fun to see how those guys play out. Then we go back to Charlotte for the Waffle House, the Waffle House 200. Then we head to, and then the All-Star race at Texas there. The showdown will be held at Texas as well. So it will be a fun time there. And then we get back on the road. We go from Texas all the way upstate to New York, to go to Watkins Glen, our only road course race for the Moneyline 150. Then we go to Dover for the Monster Mile 200. Totally sorry about that. Where was I? Oh yes, we go to Watkins, or actually we go to Dover for the Monster Mile 200. Then we go to Kansas for the first time for the Kansas City 250. Then we go to Martinsville. Again, a short track. It will be 250 laps around that joint. Then we go, for Martinsville, it's the Lowe's 300. Then the throwback race, which will be Darlington, the Darlington 300. Then we go to New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Yet again, another short track race. So what? For the Patriots, 301. Then we go to Chicagoland for the Michael Maroots 500, which in honor of him winning his first core race there. Um, then heading to the last race before the playoffs start, the Pocono or heading to Pocono for the Hooters 300. Now, the Michigan starts the playoffs. Michigan is going to host the All-State the All-State 200. Then we go back to St. Louis after Vern won there in their second race. Because he may go back to back for the St. Louis 500. Then we head to Daytona again, which went there. Vern was actually, I'm sorry, no, GU was our winner at Gateway. Excuse me, GU was our winner. Hopefully he can go back to back there or sweep it. Now we go back to Daytona for the Mountain Dew 400, which will be the cutoff. That means the next race will be the Husky 300 at Iowa Speedway. And then we have Kansas for the VTJ 400 or Vern Thomas Jr. 400. Then we head to Pocono once again for the second to last race for the FedEx 300 and the Mobile One 400 for the finale at Phoenix. Now, who do I predict going to win these 6 through 10? My guess for race number 6, I say GU wins at Homestead. Michigan, I would say Vern. Richmond, I say Awesome. I say Awesome gets that first win after so much struggle the last few times. He's been close. Texas, I believe, would be the hometown hero, Justin. And then who would win Atlanta? I would say it would be either T-Dog or GU. So, yeah. Let's take a look at the percentages for when we go to the Menards. Sorry. Where's my car? There it is. So, what was gotta take a look at. Homestead Miami Speedway will be 138 laps. So Homestead will be 138 laps. Michigan will be 100%. Or I'm sorry, not 100%. 100 laps, which those guys will have pretty good. Richmond will be 200 laps. Those guys will be fighting at the nighttime for the Richmond race. So just remember, this is the night race here at Richmond. I forgot to mention that. Then Texas Motor Speedway will be 167 laps around that joint. After Texas, Atlanta Motor Speedway will be 162 lapper. Now, I'm sorry if I'm going to tell the links because, it's going to be, I think I should get it out of the way. Bristol 250 laps around that night, the night race. The Indianapolis 500 or the Brickyard 400 will be featured with 80 laps, which now will go down shorter. Talladega will be 94 laps. Charlotte, both races will be 200 laps for the event. Both events will be 200 lapper. The All-Star race will be, the showdown. Let's take a look at the showdown. Let's see, 25%. Let's just see this really quick. 25%, 84 laps will be the showdown. Now, the All-Star race. After that, we go to Watkins Glen for 45 laps at a road course at Watkins Glen. These guys will have to battle really hard. So let's see. What What was the next track? Yes, Dover. Dover will be 200 laps around there. Then we head to Kansas, which will be 134 laps. We'll go into the day race. Martinsville will be the night race with 250 laps. They will have to battle that little paperclip. Alright. Then Darlington for the throwback race will be 184 laps. Short track at New Hampshire will be 150, which those guys will have plenty of chances of winning. Chicagoland. Let's take a look at Chicagoland really quick. Chicagoland, 134 laps around the distance. Then we head to Pocono, which Pocono will be 65 laps. Will be the 70 lapper. Then when we go to Michigan for the playoffs, we go 100% or 100 laps. Gateway once again, as Gateway was 100 laps. So Gateway will be fun to see if you can go back to back. Daytona will be 80 laps around that joint. So then after that we head to Iowa for 140 laps around that beautiful little short track. Let's see. Iowa, Kansas again will be 134. Pocono once again will be 65 laps. And then the finale at Phoenix will be 156 lapper. So, yep. So here's our biggest scenario right now. GU has, I would think. Now, mention he's the 9. GU is the custom 17. ECC is the 48. Justin is the 42. Neil Bonnet has not raced a single race. He's still the owner of Starcom. Sounder is in charge of, well, not really in charge. He's with Chip Ganassi Racing. Josh is the co-owner and owner of Junior Motorsports. We will explain that later down the line. Vern is in charge of Joe Gibbs Racing at the 20. Husky's his teammate in the 19. Corey Racer is in charge of Corey Toyota Racing. Kevin has not made yet a start. He's in the 24. Gunner of the Custom 78 Chevy for Furniture Row. Ty Sauce just joined. He is the owner of Penske. KNAP is the 11 with Turbo in the 18. Deegan are one of the rookies, owner of the Wood Brothers. T-Dog is moved over from the 69 to the 5. Don Cheetos is in charge of calling racing and driving the 16. Jerome, we will probably see if he can race. He's the owner of Richard Penny Motorsports. Old Man, or Michael, he's in charge of RCR. CNB is in charge of Stuart Haas, and Ray Miller is in charge of Ray is the 8 car. So let's see, what else do I need to cover? But yeah, that's all we got so far. Let's see. Is there anything I need to cover? So people who are already locked in, GU, ECC, Vern, and T-Dog are the only 4 who have locked into the postseason for this in season 3 of Menards. So we will have a chance to see who will be claimed the 5th one, who will join ECC. Who will join Vern, GU, ECC, and T-Dog. Thank y'all so much for watching. Until next time, there will be more updates coming into the we will have I will keep you updated of how everything pulls out. So, without further ado, well, that's out. So, thank you all so much for watching. Please hit that like and subscribe button, please. It would be great if we get 150 by Christmas. Um, it would be amazing. I would love that. It would be amazing. So, it's a real honor having